Let me tell you about women making babies to please their husbands. Well, family planning is what they called it back then, and it was a campaign that was massive many years ago. But for women in the Volta region village of Mangotideke, there are children and pregnant mothers everywhere. Now that the community has been gifted a birthing center following a JoyNews documentary, I have been speaking to them about family planning as I profile 4 young women, 3 of them teenage mothers, all of them school dropouts.
Pigbo was only 19 years old when I first met her. She had 1 child then. Today, I am meeting her again. She has had 1 more and has a 3rd baby on the way.
When I deliver this one, I'll take a break, but it's left with 1 more.
Happy had freshly dropped out of school, and occasionally she cooked for the man who made her pregnant. Now, she lives with him, but she relishes the idea of going back to school. Like in many villages, teenage pregnancy is very common here. As a matter of fact, the teenagers live with their husbands. Jennifer Agbasa's husband tells me his mother-in-law says his wife is 19. Jennifer seems a bit younger, but she tells me she has been married for 2 years. She's carrying her first child. Jennifer dropped out of school at class 3.
We were evicted from where we lived. I had no option but to sleep in town.
Jennifer's story does not really add up, but she also says she'd like to go back to the classroom, even if she has to start at class 4. Daniel Ajaho, her husband, will not allow that.
She will not go. If she goes to school, she will leave, so she will be a seamstress.
One of the most touching stories I heard here at Mangotideke is that of Precious. Precious is 19 years old. She has had 1 child and is expecting a 2nd. She dropped out of school in the first term of her first year at Enum Senior High School. But her story may sound very familiar to many.
My mother, the woman that I stay with, the woman said that she did not have enough money for paying my school fees.
She desires to go back to school also. But like the others, she is not sure she can do that with 2 children on her hands. Besides, her husband, who wants more children, may not allow it.
You are saying that, but not me. Who is saying that I will have 4 children? He is saying that because I'm not the head. He is the head for me. So whatever you said, that I could do.
After my conversation with her, however, she promises to convince her husband to stay at 2 children for now. Blessa Kakbo is about the only woman here I've interacted with who is able to express herself evenly. Bless has completed an NVTI course in auto engineering, a program sponsored by the Ministry of Gender and Social Protection, but which ended in 2013.
I want to be an engineer, auto engineer. But now, when I get out of that place, my parents don't have money to send me to the other side. So I joined a man. So I'm with him now. But he said he don't have money again. If I can get somebody to sponsor me to go back to SS, I'll go and do general arts. I want to be a nurse. That's what I planned for my future before.
In fact, she wants to try government's free SHS, but she says she needs someone to take her through the necessary processes and will do so once her 6-month-old baby is grown enough to be left for someone. Like the others, the number of children Bless can have is dependent on what her husband says.
I'm with a man. If the man said 2 is enough, then it's okay.
The last time I saw Bless, though, she has had some family planning injections. She still has general arts on her wish list as a course to pursue so she can become a nurse. But if that does not happen, she wants to continue in auto engineering so she can fix vehicles. This is the story of several women here in Mangotideke, and it is one of the reasons why the chief executive of the district must hasten to have a nurse posted at the new delivery center gifted to the community.
And certainly the need for a nurse can never be overemphasized. And one of the other reasons why there has to be a nurse is that children there need to go to school. I'll tell you about a school building project they're expecting there in the next story.